All right, back for match 3 here. So we actually ended up getting a bye for round 2. Not very exciting, but it's kind of, I guess it's nice to get a win, like a free win. Though obviously I would have preferred it if it was, you know, for the finals, but I mean I'll take what I can get. So yeah, I've been checking out the, well, I guess by the time you guys see this, oh, bit of lag. But yeah, I think by the time you guys see this, you guys will know the metagame. But it looks like Stompy is a bit underrepresented. There's like only one known Stompy player, like Hrim Fax, or however you pronounce that. I mean, he's gonna win the tournament, so you know, that's just how it's gonna work. But yeah, like Stompy is super underrepresented, and you know, I think it's actually really good. So I think it would have been a really good choice to play Stompy in this tournament. Among decks that are good against Stompy, it looks like it's mainly stuff like there are a few. I was also kind of like looking at a few other streams and stuff like that. It looks like there's a few like Elves decks running around that might be good against Stompy, but I don't know. I feel like Stompy would have been a great choice. Okay, definitely keep his hand. Our opponent mulligans to 5. Delver. Okay. So I wonder if this is mono blue or angler Delver. Still could be anything at the moment. I'm gonna lean on that it's mono blue. In which case, okay, it's probably mono blue. If it's mono blue, I'm going to bolt the Delver right now. And play my Fairy Miscreant. I think I'll trade if he attacks. I mean, I don't have a second Fairy Miscreant. And I do want to get fairies off the board so that my Screds will work. So it is a bit risky to play Ponder here without Daze backup. Like, I'm not going to play this third land. Well, guess not. Let's see. So, good matchup, mono blue. Definitely still losable. So, I can play Ponder again, which I will do. This is all good stuff. I think I will keep the Spell Stutter for now. And I'm going to Gush and then play the Delver next turn. Let's see, if he counters, do I counter back? I think I do. Because I still don't have to discard. Alright, he gives me the win. Okay, against mono blue, definitely want my Stormbound Geist. I don't really want my Delvers. I want my Scred. Can trim all counter spells, can trim all Augurs, actually. I want Electrickeries, I want Pyroblasts. So, the cards that can trim on a Bolt. Actually, I can also trim on... so, Augur is going to be pretty reasonable. I think if I trim something like this, or maybe I just trim the spell. No, the spell's usually pretty good, because they're going to be signing in a bunch of 1-mana counter spells. Let's see. 2 Electrickeries, counter spells, Stormbound Geist, Augurs. So the main way you lose this matchup is you just lose to them aggroing you out. Occasionally you lose to them playing too many Stormbound Geists, but that's pretty rare. So I don't really want to trim more Augurs. They're pretty good. I have 26 cards to hit, so they're going to be kind of reliable to hit. Also, they're really good against ninjas. Definitely want all my Screds against Golems. Want Pyroblasts, Lightning Bolts. This all seems fine. Only have 2 counter spells. That might be a bit low, actually. Do you want to trim another Bolt for another counter spell? Or do I want to trim another Augur for another counter spell? Let's try this. If I see like a bunch of stuff like serrated arrows, I might consider bumping the counterspell number back up again. But until I see that, I think I'm going to stick with the low number of counterspells in this matchup. Because my opponent's likely, I mean, he's probably going to be boarding in like 3 Dispel, 3 Dispel, 3 Hydroblast. It's a bunch of 1-mana stuff, and my 2-mana cards don't really match up that well against that. Just checking if I'm recording. Yep. So I guess this is not, I mean, you know, I do see a lot of like Blue-Red Delver, I think, in the top tables. So this might not be the best time for Mono Blue Delver. But otherwise, with a low number of Stompy, this, you know, other than maybe the presence Blue-Red Delver, like this might have been a great spot for Mono Blue Delver. It's like good against Tron. It's probably pretty good against Blue-Black Flicker. Well, probably gets knocked around by Elves and Tron. Okay, I still think Mono Blue's a bad deck, but it's probably not that bad in this tournament. Okay. Ponder. It's pretty good for me that he doesn't start out with a threat. So one of the ways that they win this matchup, so I'm looking for lands here. Fairy Miscreant. I don't think I want that, but I will take another land. So usually Ninja is extremely good against them. Okay, well, they might have days, but I have to go for it, I think. I don't know if they still keep in days against me. Yep. Paper Snag? Sure. Okay. That's a bolt. So I'm not going to do anything here. End of turn, I probably might try to flash in a spell stutter. We'll see. Definitely a pretty fast start for my opponent. But if we can get the Delver off the table, I think the rest will mostly be alright. So just going to try to bolt the Delver right now. So if I play Spell Stutter, he can have Vapor Snag. So I think I'm just going to counterspell the Spell Stutter sprite. Wonder if he Vapor Snags his own Insectile. He does. Okay, I'm going to hold back Spell Stutter to block his Fairy Miscreant. Preordain. Yep. Delver. Okay, so I think I will play an Augur Bolus here. Alright, I'll take a Pyroblast. Alright, doesn't flip. That's good news. Alright, so I wonder if I should just hold up all my cards here. Maybe play another Spell Stutter at the end of his turn. Because I really want to get my Fairy count up to 2 so that I can counter his Spell Stutter with my Spell Stutter. Alright, still no flip. Alright. Okay, Bolt is pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll just Bolt at the end of his turn. So I'm still playing pretty slowly. So I don't really want to play into Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, here is a Spell Stutter Sprite. I will Bolt the Delver. See what happens here. And I can counter his Spell Stutter Sprite with my Spell Stutter Sprite, so I think I'll try to do that. wonder if he has favor snag. Oh, that one just concedes. All right. Well, we're getting pretty lucky so far in this tournament, and hopefully that luck will continue. All right, GG's.